Hey Cancer, this is Perry Mortero's weekend reading from May 27th through the 29th, 2022. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle for Cancer. All right, what we have here is stuck energy and we have a milestone. So, gosh, are you going to maybe stuck on something? The stuck energy is not necessarily so bad, right? It's not that you're stuck. It's like you're slowed down for a reason. There's something you're meant to see that you would not see had you been able to keep going. So you may be slowed down this weekend, and it may have to do with other people. Other people may have a part to play in why you're slowed down because of the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands. So it could be a child. It could be immaturity. Okay, and we have a Justice and the Tower that fell down here on the ground face up. So that would say to me that there's something that would dawn on you, like some sort of injustice, dawns on you, and it's that's why you're stuck. There's some sort of injustice here. Let's see what's going on. Excuse me about this. All right, with the milestone, stuck energy, you have the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Someone is rather stubborn. I think that someone's been hurt in this situation with the Page of Wands and the Seven. This looks like triggered. You're triggered by someone's decisions. You're triggered by how immature someone is, and you're stubborn about not letting them in. I think that you're stuck until maybe an apology comes towards you or something like that. But then almost as though you're not even open to an apology, even if it does come. So this could be you or someone you're dealing with. You have Taurus here, you have Libra, you have Scorpio, and you have fire as well. But with this milestone, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, it looks like you've gotten to a point where you've gotten yourself to a really good point. I mean, Ten of Pentacles is a milestone, is that you got things together. You may have been working with another person with the Knight of Wands, or maybe I'm seeing that you built or tried to build a legacy with someone, and you realize that they're not who they presented themselves to be. I think someone is immature. Someone is very immature, and maybe you've been waiting for this side of them to come out. I mean, I'm just seeing something like that. Like, oh, I really didn't know that they were that way. I was building a life with them, but now I see that they're just a very immature individual, and I've been waiting for what? I actually have been, I guess you may find yourself or realize it within yourself that you actually have been waiting for this to happen. Like you've been waiting on that. Like you knew that something might not be right. You're taking steps to rebuild. You're taking steps to find your happiness again. I mean, with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, this is like strategically trying to figure out, maybe just start something new. Miss this opportunity with someone that maybe you were building with, and go towards new. You may have a few new people coming towards you with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. Underneath this is a consciousness of lack. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, this is not a fairy tale, that's for sure. That's what this looks like. It looks like you lack, with this Two of Cups and Page of Cups, you lack a partnership, like a real partnership. I think that there's something here about not feeling connected, not feeling like there's a real true connection, and you lack that. Okay, and then with the Page of Cups and Two of Cups too, this is almost like you feel like you cannot show your feelings. You lack a lot of self-love as well. I think that a lot of this comes from you feeling low, feeling like you're taking steps to be inspired again, because I think that deep down, it's almost like, I wouldn't say low self-esteem, but I feel like you're triggered by something. and you're stubborn about it because it's like you don't want anything casual. I think that it's almost like you chose, it almost looks like you chose something casual, or someone who is a very casual individual, and you reached the pinnacle of what could be of this situation, and there was an injustice, and it rocks you. With the tower is about a sudden epiphany or something sometimes, but with justice here, that means that there was something that just was not right, and it had to fall apart. And I think it was hard to let go. I think it shows that there's a difficulty in letting something go. Um, this person, if it is a person in your life, was meant to teach you a lesson. It was meant to teach you to have healthy boundaries, and to always follow what your standards. I think you had standards and you ignored them. It looks like I have standards here, but you allowed yourself to be casual and of course, no way blaming you. This could be you or someone you're dealing with. They may have had standards. I mean, this is a person who had standards, um, and wasn't very defensive, just very excitedly going in a direction and finding themselves having to be defensive. Okay, and what's underneath it? I just got to see this. I'm sorry. You have, and then you have the sacred temple. Underneath this has been teaching you to be hopeful. So this weekend, I mean, you may be dealing with a situation where you feel like you knew better. Like, I knew better. I should have protected myself. I should have been on the more casual instead of allowing myself to get feel to go so deep in and try to build something with an individual. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anything. It could be someone you're trying to work with, and you just find that they're just not holding up their end of the bargain, regardless. What this is showing, though, is that this is like a training lesson, like to teach you to be hopeful, to teach you to reach out to your angels, to teach you to reach out to your spirit team. Like, you're supposed to do that and depend on them and not depend on wishy-washy people. And I think that's what it shows here, because justice represents Libra, and you've got the Three of Cups, and you got the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. I mean, this is a bunch of wishy-washy energy of people, who show up when it's convenient, but when there's fire burning in another area, they run into that too. And they leave you with the bag. So, and that's what I've got, Cancer. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.